Right now, more than 25,000 firefighters are battling to keep communities safe from wildfires across the western United States. Nearly 2 million acres have burned, and unusually persistent hot and dry weather is worsening the problem. Dan Grossman followed a fire crew into one area to show how it's making resources extremely scarce.
Few understand the concept of prioritization.
I just haven't enjoyed a summer for 40 years.
As well as firefighters like Mike Ferris.
I can't think of 1 year that I didn't go out for 6 to 10 weeks, if not longer.
When duty calls, he answers.
So when we get in here, you'll see there's, a mix of burned and unburned.
Typically in the form of driving towards the source of danger that right now has evacuated thousands of people from their homes across the country.
All the resources are either committed, they're on mandatory days off, or they are signed. There is very few available resources at this time.
Marty Adele is the incident commander for the Grizzly Creek Fire in Colorado, the state's second largest at 30,000 acres. This week, it was priority number one across the country as it commanded nearly 1,000 firefighters to come in and keep the fire from spreading to nearby homes and towns.
It is very, very complex, to say the least.
The biggest comparison in this part of the world is to 2002, which was a very dry year, also had quite a few fires.
Matt Jeglum is the fire's incident meteorologist, meaning he gives specific weather forecasts that guide life-saving decisions on the ground. He says this year, poor snow followed by unusually prolonged hot and dry weather has made much of the western United States ripe for large wildfires that can burn uncontrollably.
A week of dry weather might dry out the most fine fuels, whereas 6 months of dry weather, everything's going to be dry. And so that's kind of what we've had.
We're aware of 1 cabin burned and 2 outbuildings.
For people like Mike, forecasts like that mean several trips to several dangerous fires in one season. Right now, the National Interagency Fire Center says resources are at a preparedness level 5, the highest level, as 490 crews from different districts are fighting 148 fires across the country.
We've been well received in this community and in the area especially.
As their priority remains the lives of others before their own. I'm Dan Grossman reporting.